I saw some questions over the weekend about like whether the decision about NewJeans versus the door case has been out yet. So here's a quick update video, and I'll translate this article into English. Short answer is that we don't have the answer yet from the judge, but I think this article provides some context. And interestingly, this article is written under the category of 사회, like society, and specifically 법원 검찰, prosecution, and the court. Yeah. Article was written on March 17th at midnight, so about yeah, quite pretty recent. So here we go. Decision on NewJeans Injunction Imminent hinges on tampering allegations. That's the title, written by Sun Eun-yang, journalists, by the media agency called The Facts. Okay. Here are some subtitles. NewJeans versus Door Injunction case. Hearing concluded on the 14th. Which was 3 days ago. Legal experts, if tampering allegations are proven, NewJeans may face disadvantages. So the court has already received all the supporting materials. So everything's up to them to make a decision about this specific case. All right, so let's take a quick look. As the legal dispute between NewJeans and Adore intensifies, experts suggest that the key factor in determining the outcome will be whether Adore's allegations of tampering, unauthorized contact before the expiration of an exclusive contract can be proven. 입증될지가 명운을 가릴 것이라는 전망이 나온다. During the injunction hearing held on the 7th at the Seoul Central District Court Civil Division 50, and we have already talked about this, right? March 7th court hearing. Adore argued that former CEO Minijin's involvement in tampering played a significant role in NewJeans' attempt to terminate their exclusive contract. Adore's legal representative stated Minijin had planned to take NewJeans with her and establish a new agency, adding, Kakao Talk messages from that time show Min saying they could simply leave and start a new company together. 민전 대표가 뉴진스를 데리고 나와 회사를 차리면 된다고 말하고 있다. Now the question is whether these KakaoTalk messages themselves could prove that she has done tampering, or is there more evidence? Let's keep reading. Furthermore, the attorney pointed out that metadata from the contract termination notice sent by NewJeans to Adore listed Sejong and SNK as the document's authors. And here they're referring to this image. This was an article written by Chosunbiz on March 11th. So it was published right after the court hearing. Metadata, file 2024, November 29th. Exclusive contract termination. That's the file name. And it says title, Sejong, and author, S and K. Shin and Kim, shortened for. Let's see. NewJeans did not submit their own documents. Instead, they submitted materials prepared by Minijin's side, the attorney claimed. At the time, law firm Sejong was Min's legal representative, and SAK is the English abbreviation of the firm's name. And yeah, although it was quite obvious that NewJeans hired Sejong law firm as their representatives, legally speaking, that's kind of fishy and sketchy, right? Even though they said that they hire Sejong because they're already aware of all the information and what has been going on because they've been representative Minijin, but it just proves that they are in their game together, Minijin and NewJeans and their parents. On the other hand, the article says, NewJeans' legal representative countered, saying, Minijin was the driving force behind making NewJeans a uniquely successful girl group. Yet, Adore ousted her without even consulting NewJeans, arguing that this constituted a serious breach of management duty. The attorney further contended the core issue here is that HYBE and Adore have discriminated against, excluded, and attempted to replace NewJeans with another group. I think we have already refuted on that point before. The court also inquired about NewJeans' potential involvement in NewJeans' independent activities. When asked whether NewJeans has sought a separate agency or management company for their upcoming concert on March 21st, the group's attorney responded, "It's not a situation where they can sign a contract yet." Okay, at least they're aware of that. And the concert that they're talking about is this Complex Con concert, local in Hong Kong, happening on March 21st, according to the sources. When the court pressed further on how the concert arrangements were made, NewJeans' side explained, "As far as we know, the event organizer is securing the necessary personnel, but the members themselves are not fully informed about all the details." Of course. They also clarified, "No specific agency is overseeing the concert preparations." Okay, according to them. Legal experts predict that the outcome of the injunction will depend on how well Adore can prove its allegations of tampering between former CEO Minijin and NewJeans, as the burden of proof lies with Adore. Attorney Ro Jung-on from law firm Jonjae stated, "If there is decisive evidence of tampering before NewJeans' contract termination notice, the injunction ruling could be unfavorable for NewJeans." However, he added, "For tampering to be recognized, it must be proven that Minijin and NewJeans actively colluded. This requires concrete actions that have legal or financial implications, such as signing contracts. Adore must present tangible evidence." Attorney Kim Tae-yeon from Tae-yeon Law Office noted, "The evidence submitted by Adore so far does not appear to be definitely proving the tampering allegations against NewJeans." He further explained, "Since an injunction is a matter of urgency before a full trial, the court will likely consider which side would suffer greater harm and how it might affect third-party companies." Interesting. So let me read that part one more time, and so that you can think for yourself. Since an injunction is a matter of urgency before a full trial, the court will likely consider which side would suffer greater harm and how it might affect third-party companies. Okay. Following the initial hearing, the court received additional evidence from both parties over the course of a week and concluded the hearings on the 14th. Given that NewJeans has an upcoming performance, the court is expected to deliver a ruling soon. Yeah, so the answer to the questions that I have mentioned at the beginning of this video is that soon, yeah, because the court has received additional evidence from both parties over the course of a week and concluded the hearings on the 14th. So it's up to them to make a decision. If the injunction is dismissed, 기각, NewJeans will be able to continue their activities. However, if granted, 인용, their independent activities will be put on hold until the final verdict in the main lawsuit. The first hearing for the exclusive contract validity lawsuit is scheduled for April 3rd. So, whichever decision to be made will be quite interesting. What kinds of reactions or responses will be made. Previously, in November last year, all 5 NewJeans, yeah, this is what we already know, declared their independence, claiming that Adore had violated their exclusive contracts, effectively terminating their agreements. They resumed activities under the name NJZ in February. In response, Adore filed an injunction in January to prevent the 5 members from signing independent advertising contracts. The company later expanded its request to ban NewJeans from engaging in any entertainment activities, including songwriting, composing, and singing. So, yeah, I mean, lots of people believe that these receipts provided by Dispatch are already enough to prove that NewJeans has done allegations, right? Meeting up with a potential investor to talk about how to get NewJeans out of Adore. And then, like, this director or the president of this company called Tavolink even had an interview with other media agencies, including 10 Asia, to talk about how Minijin has lied when she outright denied the fact that she had a meeting with him to talk about the plans to get NewJeans out of Adore, right? But we'll have to see. I'm not sure if like Adore has included this as part of the evidence. If you know the answer, please let me know. But I didn't see that from any articles that I have read over the past week. But yeah, and another thing that we have to keep in mind is that this case that we're talking about is an injunction case, right? And this part. If the injunction is dismissed, NewJeans will be able to continue their activities. However, if granted, their independent activities will be put on hold until the final verdict in the main lawsuit, right? And the first hearing for the exclusive contract validity lawsuit is scheduled for April 3rd, meaning whichever decision is made is not the final verdict, right? For that, we'll have to wait until the main lawsuit concludes. But I think that this injunction case decision might set the tone for what's to come. So we'll have to see. All right. So the ultimate answer, when is the decision to be made? Pretty soon. So I'll keep you updated. Let me know what you guys think. If you have new information that I'm not aware of, please comment. But yeah, it was an interesting article, especially because it is categorized under like laws and lawsuits and court and prosecution, right? And kind of interesting to see what these attorneys or lawyers thought about this case. All right, so let's stay positive, respectful, and classy. Peace and love. I hope you have a fantastic week. Bye-bye.